Hello everyone again, and welcome back to Sleep by the Hearth. We're going to be trying Paladin one more time. Last round didn't work out too well for us. He got too many early game plays, the hunter that is. And as much as we were starting to make a comeback, it was too little too late. Okay, so now we're going to be facing a priest. So let's see how that all goes for us. Okay. So my opening hand is an Iron Beak Owl, Knife Juggler, Acidic Swamp Ooze, and a Defender of Argus. Okay, I'm going to toss the Defender, the Acidic. I'm going to keep the other two, just in case he has any early game things that I don't like. I can silence it. And Knife Juggler, in my opinion, for Paladins is always good with tokens. Oh, he greets me, and I shall greet him back. I, of course, have the coin. I have drawn into a Muster for Battle and a Haunted Creeper. So I think I'm going to turn one Knife Juggler so that I can get ready for the Muster for Battle. Not to mention having an opening 3-2 is, in my opinion, a decent way to start off the game, and if he has any kind of counters for it, with abilities, I can silence it. Hopefully he does not silence me, because that would be not nice. Ah, he's going to Shadow Word Pain. It's probably a good thing we got that out early. I am going to put out a Haunted Creeper. And I've also drawn a Master Swordsmith. Okay. Nothing too early to report. So it's pretty much just a waiting game on him. And he's going to respond with a Puddle Stomper. Okay. Well, I have a couple of options. I think I will play my Muster for Battle. Get the early game field. Use my Haunted Creeper, the Puddle Stomper. Get out two more 1/1s. And then simply use Uther to take one off of Rin. Alright, so I guess you would call this a Battle of the Light. Unless he uses Shadow form, of course. Okay, so now he's going to put out the Ironfur Grizzly and the Northshire Cleric. And use the Puddle Stomper simply just to go right after my face. Lovely. Okay, so this is the point where I'm going to use the Iron Beak Owl because I want to silence the probably the Northshire Cleric, really. Just because her ability is really, really annoying and I don't want him to have that early game card draw. Okay. I'll use the 200 creepers against the Grizzly. And then I'm actually going to put on a Swordsmith. I won't have too many minions left on the field, unfortunately, but I significantly reduced his field. So Muster for Battle actually was a very good play. And I also get a 3/1 Owl now. So if he uses his Northshire Cleric to crash into it, it'll be a complete trade, which will be excellent for me. Unfortunately, he has the Sentient Shieldmaster, so I don't really have a way of getting through that at this time, but I am going to put out a Piloted Shredder. Not a whole lot I can really do, so I'm just going to end the turn as is. My apologies. Okay, the Swordsmith, of course, is going to buff up the Silverhand Recruit to a 2/1. Okay, and he's going to summon out the Chillwind Yeti. Of course, it's one of the most favored beasts in the entire game. And he crashes into my Shredder, giving me a Steamwing Sniper. My hero power can now target minions. It's not going to do me too well, honestly, but it is a funny sentiment at least. Okay, so now we're going to put out the Haunted Creeper, in hopes that he crashes into that. What we'll do is we are going to also put out one of these. Well, I actually have more mana than I gave myself credit for. Okay, So we are gonna... guess I don't have much of a choice. I don't really want to use 3 health, but at the same time I don't want to give up a minion. I don't want to give up the swordsmith either. So I'm actually going to use my own health to sacrifice to do that. And then I will hit him for 3. He's got the Chillwind Yeti, but if I can have most of my minions survive long enough, my Stormwind champion is going to raise quite a bit of hell next turn. I actually have 2 of them, which is nice now, but now he has 2 Chillwind Yetis. He's going to kill the swordsmith. A very smart play on his part. He's got 3 mana left. Does he have anything else he wants to play? And he's just going to heal the Yeti, as expected, of course. Let's see how he responds when the champion of Stormwind comes out. Okay. So, of course, Haunted Creeper's going to crash into the Yeti first, giving me 2 more 2/2s. And I'm going to use the Shielded Minibot to eliminate the Yeti. And then I'm going to use my remaining 2 to also eliminate his last Yeti, and then crash into him for 1 with my Paladin, leaving me a field advantage of the Stormwind champion, the Shielded Minibot, Spectral Spider, and of course the other Spectral Spider for 2/2, 2/2, and 3/3. He's got a salty dog. Very salty indeed, but he's no match for the might of Stormwind. So what I'm actually going to do is put out another Stormwind champion. And I am going to use my Shielded Minibot to get rid of the salty dog. Use my Spectral Spider to get rid of his, what was it, Earthen Ring Farseer. And now I can crash into him for 10 damage. And that's going to end my turn, and I'm going to take a victory drink. It's 24-16. He is playing a Boulderfist Ogre. We now both have 2 cards in our respective hands. Of course, he uses healing power to bring himself back up to 18. But it looks like I have him on the run, which is nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my Stormwind champion to take out the Ogre, of course. I am going to put out my Acidic Swamp Ooze. And I'm going to summon out a True Silver Champion. I'm going to go completely for his face. And then finish off by summoning out a Recruit. So it looks like I have lethal on him. Unless he can summon out something furious with Taunt, which does not look like he is able to do at this time. So it looks like I might actually be able to get the victory and thus complete the Paladin quest, which would be pretty nice. Honestly, I don't think there's anything he can do. He can mind control, but unfortunately it's not going to do a whole lot for him. I guess he's really just doing it to kind of show me that he can. And he's going to give up the match, and that is going to be the game. So I don't lose my rank 19 just yet. They're going to have to fight a little bit harder for that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And I know in the last video I forgot to mention that if you got this far, I apologize that you weren't able to fall asleep. But if you were able to sleep, hey, I hope you have some good dreams there, bud. You're going to need it, because tomorrow you never know. I don't really know what that means. I mean, you got work, and it's going to be a busy day, because post-holiday, and it's going to be a busy day. So I just hope you sleep well. Take care. See you on the next time.